Hi everyone, how are you? Raven Black Star here. And I'm going to do a quick draw for these energies of this wolf moon we're in. So the wolf moon is in Cancer. We're going to go through the whole zodiac, Aries, all the way through to Pisces. And let's see what the energies of this moon has for all of us. So we're simply going to ask the tarot, what message does this full moon, this wolf moon bring for me? Beginning with our Aries. We have here, you're coming out here with the King of Swords reversed. So the energy here, I feel, is the need is really to let go of some control issues. Because when the King comes up reversed, this is somebody who is trying to make everything happen in their own terms and not really considering that of other people around. So it wouldn't surprise me if maybe you're coming upon a little bit of resistance with other people. Maybe you're not hearing their side as much as you should. I just feel as if you need to kind of pull back the reins just a wee bit, Aries, and let go of some of this control, and rather than try to push things to happen, especially when they're not happening, to just kind of let it go. If everything gets in order, it will all happen. And sometimes it's not on your time, right? So if you're in a rush to get something done, don't cut corners. This is just what I'm picking up for you. All right, so slow and steady goes the ship. I also get a sense of impatience and losing your temper, and getting really upset. Just, the full moons, they're like a flashlight, and they like to shine a light on a core issue that's going on. And in Cancer, we're really looking at our heart, at the home. Cancer has that shell, for the crab. We're trying to go in a little deeper and see, if we can kind of touch in on some of that vulnerable side, which is going to require you, to kind of let go of control, and maybe kind of sit back a little bit. All right, Aries, so that's what I've got for you as a message from the universe from this full moon. All right, ready? Next, we have Taurus, strength reverse. What's going on, Taurus? I feel as if, you're not sleeping, you're not resting, you're worried, anxious. All of these things is what I'm picking up. So I feel as if it's really important that this full moon, you pay attention to what is it that makes you weak? What is it that pulls from you? What is it that kind of holds you back? What is it that doesn't make you feel good? In your diet, in your environment, in your relationships, in your spiritual beliefs, things of that nature, So I feel as if it's really important for you to start to practice more self-care, lots more self-care here, and try to turn things around so that, you can replenish some of these reserves that are kind of keeping you down, low energy, and it could be, I'm feeling like there could be an energy of somebody around you that keeps trying to pull on you, whether that's your person, your family, somebody at work. So don't let anybody keep you from taking care of yourself. Because sometimes what ends up happening is we get so in our head and in these stories of what's going on that we forget to eat lunch. And now, our blood sugar is dropping. And oh my gosh, now we realize that, I've been up since 4 this morning. I haven't had anything to eat. And it's now 6 o'clock in the evening. No wonder why you want to kill somebody, right? So, make sure that you're taking care of yourself, all right, Taurus? So I feel as if this is about, this full moon message for you specifically, Taurus, is about, making sure that you are not giving away your power and that you are really replenishing yourself with a lot of self-care. All right, moving on to our Geminis. Gemini, you have the 10 of Pentacles reversed. So, the 10 of Pentacles reversed. So financially, things might be really hard right now. You might be feeling really, really strapped. I find that in January, it's very common in January where all of a sudden you have no money. And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that we're just coming out of the holidays, and every year we say we're not going to spend so much, and then boom, we do. We just do. So anyway, I feel as if finances are really, really tight. And the message for you, Gemini, I feel is that, you need to really kind of tighten up your belt. You can't just be spending money left and right. You can't be making big purchases. You have to really think things through. Maybe you have to, really kind of reevaluate the work that you're doing. Maybe, it's time to pick up a second job. Whatever it is, I feel as if it's time to turn, this ship around. And rather than this being something, and it could be that you have, maybe, you bought a boat. All right, well, you use a boat. You have a boat. And a boat, it's just like you're always putting money into the boat. And it's just not making you any money. It's just like taking everything you have to keep this thing afloat. So the message here for you, for this wolf moon, Gemini, really is to pay attention to your finances and see what you can do to better your finances rather than, to deplete them. Get control of, your payments. Maybe there's some consolidation you can do. Whatever it is, I feel as if the message for you for this full moon is definitely that of, getting your finances together. All right, next up is Cancer. Cancer, you're finishing a cycle. I love it. Do you know what I love about the World card? Not that it is like you finally made it through that whole journey through this cycle, but it frees you. I mean, you have the ability now to do whatever it is you want to do. So you're in a place now where you can make some moves, where you have a fresh new start. So, you're really closing doors. So make sure, Cancer, that you are closing doors and not leaving any kind open, because this cycle is over and a brand new chapter is about to begin. Now, the other thing with the World card, and especially, in this day and age, let's modernize the tarot just a wee bit. It can also indicate you having a real strong connection with social media, kind of really putting yourself out there, all of these things around the world. Maybe you've always wanted to travel. I feel travel is coming. But whatever it is, it's almost as like, I'm getting the worst is over. So it's like this fresh new cycle is about to begin. And, it's feel good. I get this image of like a beautiful flower, in springtime. So maybe by springtime, you are going to really see something sprout. So keep going with your dreams. I feel as if you have this ripe opportunity, for this brand new start in your life. So take it. So I feel like, that's what this full moon is all about, is really kind of showing you that, there's a whole new cycle that now wants to open up. So close those doors, Cancer. Whatever is hanging you up, close the door. All right, moving on to our Leos. Leo, we have the Ace of Cups reversed. What's going on, Leo? All right, Ace of Cups reversed. First, I want to point this directly at you and say, why are you not taking care of yourself? This is a card saying a little more self-care would do you wonders. I mean, truly wonders. So take care of yourself. Do something really good for you. Maybe, you want to buy yourself a new pair of shoes. Maybe, you want to get a haircut or your nails done. Or, if you're a guy, maybe you want to kind of buy into something, that, for your fishing or whatever it is you love to do. So whatever it is, Leo, I'm just encouraging you, to do something that really nourishes you. Something that was going to make you feel good. I mean, it might be simple as going and getting an ice cream cone. I mean, it doesn't have to be anything huge. It just needs to be something that you are taking care of yourself. So I feel like that's a big message for you. But on the other hand, if you're feeling like, there's a lack of love and abundance, listen, you are the sun, shine bright. And I think if you start to replenish yourself and take care of yourself and nourish yourself, things of that nature, because I feel like a lot of people have tugged on you, pulled on you, but this is your time to shine, so you can't keep giving and giving and giving and nothing's coming back. So give back, all right? And give back to yourself, Leo. I feel like that is your message. All right, moving on to our Virgos. Virgo, you come in with the card of Temperance. I love this. the card of Temperance. So you may be dealing with a Sagittarius. I feel as if there's something, you know, my focus went right to this armband, which is a symbol of medical. So I'm wondering whether or not you are finally addressing something that needs to be addressed, taken care of. Whatever it is, I see you getting better. All right. And I see things are being fixed. So if you have been wondering whether or not you have been with, you know, just kind of wondering whether you're going to make it through. Maybe you were concerned about some diagnosis you got. I mean, the card of Temperance is really about having a guardian spirit. And, you know, it's about alchemy. It's about making things work and getting things fixed. And especially when it comes to like your health. So a lot of you Virgos, I feel like you're going to finally grab a hold of those reins and really take care of yourself. Do you keep seeing that little light that kind of bounces in and out? It's kind of funny. Anyway, yeah, card of Temperance, Virgo. I feel like, you know, you are finally getting control of your life and your physical needs and taking care of your body. So, I mean, that seems to be a real common theme with a lot of us about kind of really taking care of and watching what we eat and our exercise and sleep. And, you know, it's really important for you because I feel as if, you know, if you don't take care of it now, it could be trouble down the road. I'm not trying to alarm anybody. I'm just saying, you know, that now you have an opportunity to make things, you know, better and take care of yourself. So do that. All right, Virgo. All right, moving on to our Libras. What's coming up for you? We have the Six of Wands. Oh my gosh, that's a great card. That's a card of victory. I feel like you're rising above a situation that I think you didn't realize you could do. So, you know, I'm getting this like Herculean type of energy, like I didn't think it had it in me, but you did, you know? So if there has been something that you have been really trying, you know, to kind of conquer, and this could be maybe you're trying to land that good job. Maybe, you know, there's been this real need for you to get a loan. Did you get the loan? You know, whatever it is, I'm feeling as if, you know, you kind of rise above whatever problem is coming towards you, which is a really wonderful energy. And I want to say it's your superpower, you know, and you probably don't use it enough. You know, most Libras that I know are very passive. And I feel like this is saying, you know, rise up, be confident. You know, it's almost as if you've got like this wonderful like voice whispering in your spirit going, you can do this, you can do this, you got this. So I feel as if speaking up, what is it that you need? What is it that will truly bring things into balance? You have this wonderful sense just at being a Libra to bring beauty and peace and harmony. And you like to be in that kind of an energy. So I feel like this is what you are creating. This is what you are finally manifesting. You know, so I think this full moon for you, Libra, is really kind of encouraging you that you're going to make it. You know, you are going to rise above whatever it is that's going on right now. All right. So moving on to our Scorpios. Scorpio, you have the Four of Pentacles reversed. Be careful of overspending. I see you going to the mall. You know, maybe we'll take a trip. Maybe I'll treat myself here. Maybe I'll do that. And then before you know it, boom, it's like, wow, how did I spend $1,000? You know? Just saying, it's so easy to all of a sudden realize, wow, I spent a lot of money. So that's just coming to mind with this Four of Pentacles, because it's almost as if, you know, you're digging where, you know, you wanted to save money and now you're spending it. So just watch out for that. So I feel like that's one message for you, is to watch your spending and how you spend it, especially if you are wanting to save up for something. You know, maybe you want to move, maybe you want to buy a house, maybe you want to buy a car, you know, things of that nature. So, yeah. And the other thing is that, you know, maybe it's okay, Scorpio, to open up a little more. You know, Scorpios, you are one of these signs that will never really know what's going on, you know, because you have secrets on top of a secret, on top of another. We'll never know everything. But sometimes I feel like there could be somebody around you. And I feel like it's an earth sign, just because I'm looking at this Four of Pentacles. But I can't help but feel like there is somebody around you that you could really confide in. All right. And it's a very grounded person, a very grounded energy. So there may be this need, Scorpio, for you to really kind of connect with somebody. And this full moon is almost encouraging whoever you are to open up to this possibility. Because, listen, a good friend is priceless. I'm just saying, a good friend is priceless. All right, so moving on to our Sagittarians. Sagittarius, what's going on for you? We have the Five of Cups. All right, Saggy, why are we all depressed? To me, the Five of Cups is always about, first, it's like it's a dark, heavy, lonely, depressing kind of card. And it's because you're so focused on what's happened. You know, a friend of mine reminded me of, I guess she had seen a special on Shania Twain. You know, and Shania Twain had made a comment of that, you know, she only, you know, wants to be forward thinking. And, you know, that's where she doesn't want to look back at her past. It was painful. And I feel like this past, it was so painful. You know, why do you want to keep going back to the past, you know, that just keeps you down? So I feel as if you've got to put everything down and, you know, take a chance, you know, and open up a little bit and maybe go down a different road. You know, in the traditional Five of Cups, the Rider-Waite Five of Cups, there is a bridge and a castle. And these cups are behind you. If you pick up these cups, you don't have to, you know, spill them. Look how carefully this guy's holding them. Like, I'm not going to spill these next cups. You're going to do things differently. You know, so let the past be the past, Sagittarius. Seriously, if it is holding you back from being happy, because that's what I'm feeling here, if it's holding you back from being happy, then you really have to let it go. You know, there is nothing we can do with the past. It's done. The past has made you into who you are, which is this amazing, amazing, incredible human being who has learned lessons that you share, you know, the experience and the wisdom of anymore. You don't have to live the lessons anymore. So, yeah, I feel as if it's time for you to kind of move out of this depressive state and really kind of lift up your head and go in a different direction. And for some of you, I'm going to just say it because I'm feeling it. It's like it could mean a change. You know, you love to travel. Maybe you need to get out and travel a little more. Maybe you need to get out and maybe you want to move. You know, maybe you just need to like make that motion to make that change. All right, Sag? So that's what I got for you for this wolf moon. So let's turn our attention now to Capricorn. Capricorn, Ace of Wands reversed. And you're like, when is it going to happen? When is it going to happen? That's what I get with this, a delay. When is it going to happen? I love what I do. When is it going to happen? You know, so there is something I'm feeling. It's just, and this could be something encouraging you to like, what is it you really love to do, Capricorn? What is it? Why aren't you doing it? So I'm almost feeling as if there's this energy swirling around you, Capricorn, of you starting something that you are really passionate about, something you really, really love. Maybe this is something you have tried in the past and it just never really, you know, gelled or, you know, but it wasn't really a full effort. I mean, you know, if we turn this card around, I mean, look at it. You soar into the sky and shine really, really bright. But here, this passion, it's just like maybe you're losing that passion because you've been waiting so long, Capricorn. But, you know, I got to tell you, I feel as if, you know, this full moon may be asking you, Capricorn, do you mean it? Is this really what you want? Do you really want to do this? Is this what you're truly heart and soul passionate about? So I feel like your flashlight, Capricorn, is being shined to ask you, is this really what you want? You know, because I feel that if it's something you really, really want, you can just make that happen and turn this right around. But it's just like the universe is going, do you mean it? Do you mean it? So it's time for you to really kind of look deep and inside. And, you know, Cancer's your opposite. So it's like it's time to come out of your shell. It's time to come out of your shell. All right, Capricorn, that's what I got for you. Let's move on to our Aquarius. Aquarius, you have the Emperor reversed. Woo. You might be dealing with an earth sign. The Emperor reverse is a very difficult energy. You know, so it's one of those, there's this heaviness that comes with this energy. And you can see, the card is dark. I mean, this is serious, whatever's going down. And this could be somebody who is around you who's very, very difficult, who is really kind of making life really hard. So I'm just getting this hard energy. So I feel like you've got to look at that, Aquarius. Is this an energy of you? Are you being so hard that you're pushing people away, you know, because there's so much you have to do and there's this huge responsibility that's on your shoulders? Or, you know, is this one of these energies that, you know, you want to turn around? Do you realize that everybody around you is walking on eggshells? Because that's what I'm getting, you know, and it's just like if everybody around you is walking on eggshells, you know, I think you got to look inward, okay? You can't be looking at them why they're walking on eggshells. They're walking on eggshells, Aquarius, because they're afraid of your energy, all right? So listen, I'm just picking up the vibe, all right? No judgments here. You know, so I think it's time to quit looking outside as to why, you know, people are like this and that around you, you know, and kind of look inside and say, maybe it's because of how I am that these people are like this around me. All right, so that's the message I have for you, Aquarius. And the next one up is our Pisces. Pisces, we got the Hanged Man. What's going on? It's almost as if you don't know what to do. You feel really stuck. And you know what I'm getting with this? I feel as if you feel really pulled as two sides. Do I go on this side? Do I go on that side? Should I, you know, if I do this, that's going to really upset this person. If I do that, that's going to really upset this person. My hands are tied. I don't know what to do. So I think this full moon, you are being asked to look at, you know, taking a real stance, you know, and not fluctuating, because I feel like you're starting to see things now. It's just like, you know, you can't be pushed and pulled in one way or the other. You know, now it's just like you're starting to see things a little differently, because the Hanged Man always brings perspective. You know, it's a card of just kind of being, you know, kind of stuck in a tree, not knowing what to do. And it forces you to make some decisions as to what to do through what it is that is hanging you up. So I feel like, you know, there is this real need for you almost really to let go is what I'm getting, because this guy's all strapped up against this tree. And it's just like, it's time to, I want to say, quit picking sides and maybe hear sides, and maybe be more of a neutral party. But I feel as if it's time to, you know, kind of come down out of this tree and quit thinking that, you know, you have to, you know, keep both people happy. You know, I feel there's a middle ground. That's your ground, you know, the neutral ground, you know, that you can hold your own, where, you know, if there is this need where, you know, one person wants you to like really support them, you know, but yet you really see the value in what the other person says, that you can really have your own voice within those other voices. Gosh, I hope that made sense. Anyway, I feel like that's an important message for you, Pisces, for you to just be aware that, do you sometimes, you know, take both sides and play both sides just to make sure everybody's happy? Or do you really hold your own ground? You know, so anyway, that's the message I get for you for this Wolf Moon. So short and sweet, quick draw. I hope this resonated with you all. If it did, great. If it didn't, that's okay. Take what works, leave what doesn't. Messages are for your greatest and highest good. And really, if you like the reading, hit that like button. Yeah, like that helps me so much. You have no idea. So I really appreciate you all, and I'll see you at the next reading. Until then, bye now.